Grand Rising Citizens, this is the NeoTokyo News broadcast. Chaos covers the Citadel in anticipation of
the Codebreaker.
Coinbase slaps down Apple for some issues regarding gas fees. Is Elon Musk trying to evade the App Store tax? Utiliti brings a special offer for citizens. EllioTrades announces SuperVerse and GigaMart, and how deep does the BlockFi bankruptcy hole go? This is your weekly recap for all your crypto, gaming, metaverse, and NFT affairs, live from the heart of the Citadel, and here's what's making news. Greetings everybody and welcome to file number 26 of the NeoTokyo News broadcast. I am your host, outer citizen Shamsi number 769, or is it marked from News 5, bringing you the news powered by the NT News team, music brought to you by the team at Music Mainnet, and video production brought to you by none other than BadFuture. If you enjoy our content, follow us on Twitter at NeoTokyo News and subscribe to our YouTube channel at NeoTokyo Vision. Alright, so our first story of the week is
Brought to you. Tensions are high across the Citadel as citizens and meatbags await the Codebreaker. NeoTokyo is buzzing day and night with everybody trying to solve the riddles and ascend to the next level. While the chaos continues, citizens are advised to keep peace and refrain from rioting or looting. Let's not scare away the meatbags who are trying for another chance to soothe their salty wounds and find a way in through the gates. As the days turn into nights, more clues, riddles, mysteries, and insomnia reveals itself in the form of cryptic tweets or images. We hope you're keeping sane in these times of uncertainty. Zahai wants to leave you with a quote from Dean Koontz. The stakes were suddenly so high that we wanted out of the game. When you're playing poker with the devil, however, no one leaves the table before he does.
Is brought to you by Phoenix Down. Coinbase announced this week that Apple has taken the step to block the latest app release on Coinbase's wallet, forcing Coinbase to disable users' ability to transfer NFTs in the meantime. Coinbase made it clear that Apple's request to gain 30% of the gas fees in all NFT transactions, yes, 30% of the gas fees of all transactions, is a little stupid, because that's not how transactions and the blockchain works. Furthermore, Apple's in-app purchase system does not support crypto, so even if we tried, that's kind of not possible to implement. You see, this is a classic case of I don't know what I'm saying, and for a company the size of Apple making a statement of this nature is rather embarrassing. Coinbase's CEO Brian Armstrong had his fair share to say and mentioned that this is an example of regular discussions that have taken place with Apple on a monthly basis, while also adding that these discussions have gotten pretty absurd at times. I'm sure you can imagine. And this absurdity stretches far and wide across the entire Apple ecosystem, as Twitter was the next target for their 30% tax. Apple threatened to take Twitter off the App Store earlier in the week, with speculations of it being due to free speech now being permissible on the platform. Elon Musk went to war against Apple for their 30% tax and posted a parade of tweets pointed at the tech giant and even at their CEO. Elon asked Tim Cook in a tweet if Apple had mostly stopped advertising on Twitter because they hated free speech, and he even posted a meme suggesting that he would rather go to war against Apple than pay the 30% tax that Apple has set on all of their products on the App Store. Alongside the tax on apps, Elon also outlined the fact that all developers making more than $1 million have to also pay Apple 30% as part of the fee charged. Now we do know that later in the week Apple started advertising on Twitter again, and that Elon allegedly spoke to Tim Cook to rough out any problems, or smooth them out rather. But regarding the 30% tax, some see it as a fair exchange since you're gaining access to 1/8 of the world's active smartphone population, while others see it as a monopolization of the internet itself. What do you think? And while you're at it with your comment, make sure you pay your 30% to ntnews.eth. And since I've mentioned it, I think this is a great transition into the intermission. Alright everybody, thank you for tuning in to the NeoTokyo News broadcast yet again. We really appreciate your support. If you would like to support the NeoTokyo News team even further, please dial ntnews.eth into your wallets and send us some Ethereum or USDC or perhaps some ENS domains if you wish to show your support towards NeoTokyo News. Alternatively, if you cannot make a donation, that is totally fine. You can support us by following us on Twitter at NeoTokyo News, liking, commenting and retweeting all of our content, or alternatively, you could subscribe to us on YouTube at NeoTokyo Vision. With that being said, thank you again for your support at ntnews.eth. Now let's get back to the show. Alright, our next story is brought to you by Croton. S1 citizen Nicholas, the CEO of a project called Utiliti, is bringing a special opportunity our way. So what is Utiliti? You see, Utiliti is the most robust Web3 development platform in existence, built by an NTS1 holder and is outperforming Alchemy, Infura, and Morales to name a few. Utiliti provides tools for the biggest pain points in blockchain development in areas such as dynamic metadata hosting, querying, indexing and streaming blockchain data, sending transactions with guaranteed finality and providing end users a gasless transaction experience and more. This project is built by a team of escaped big tech employees with the goal of empowering game devs, studios, solo devs, individuals and brands to join the Web3 revolution through easy-to-use and intuitive solutions that help further democratize the digital world. For more information and the free sign-up link, check the link right below the like button. More news from the week. In the week, EllioTrades announced a big drop regarding his project Superfarm and what's to come next. SuperVerse is a decentralized Web3 ecosystem that consists of many different projects connected under one roof and has two primary goals. Number one, to onboard Web2 users through immersive gaming, and number two, to better serve Web3 users with native products. In order to achieve this, there are two key components of the ecosystem being introduced. Number one, a marketplace designed by NFT traders for NFT traders with game-changing utility called GigaMart. Second, the governance layer, where holders of the Super token have power to determine the future of the ecosystem by holding and staking the Super tokens. Ellio emphasized that there is nothing being sold here, no new assets entering the market, no new supply for Super tokens being issued, just a metric ton of utility added on top of already existing assets in the ecosystem. For more information on GigaMart and SuperVerse, check out Flower83's news article and EllioTrades' YouTube video. And would it really be a news broadcast without mentioning some form of money being lost or some scam in crypto? I think not. Phoenix Down is bringing things full circle to end this week's show. Guy, the crypto guy from Coin Bureau, mentioned earlier this week that there have been a lot of totally unexpected things that have happened in the crypto space over the past 2 months, but BlockFi filing for bankruptcy is not one of those things. The crypto lender filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy only days after suspending withdrawals. Some astonishing facts emerged from the bankruptcy papers that showed BlockFi had over 100,000 creditors with somewhere between $1 billion and $10 billion in assets and liabilities and only $275 million in cash on hand. Out of no surprise to most, the three-letter exchange scammer was involved as well, and the filing revealed that BlockFi has an outstanding $275 million loan to FTX US. Their largest creditor is Ancura Trust Company for $730 million. The filing goes deeper with involvement from the SEC, who are owed $30 million and a further $100 million fine as a remaining balance imposed on BlockFi in February. If you have an appetite for bad news or simply want to unravel how these companies collapse, there's a well-written article waiting for you in the description. I'd recommend giving it a read because this isn't the first time a company has collapsed in crypto with billions of dollars, and it certainly won't be the last, so sometimes it's just good to know what to look out for. And that is all for this week's show. This is your host, Shamsi. Music brought to you by the team at Mainnet, and video production brought to you by BadFuture. We hope you enjoyed this broadcast and look forward to serving you day in and day out as the NeoTokyo News team. Until next time, data streams connecting our minds, tying NeoTokyo together.